Hello everyone and welcome to CSR Main. Today we've got another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2024. We've got a Swiss round 4 match here between Cheffy and Linlinlin. I'm Stardew Fan Comms today as Blue Link. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. These are two very good runners, and I'm excited for an excellent match between these two.
Yeah, this should be a fun one here. We've got ourselves two very good runners, both 3-0 currently here in the Swiss, so it should be interesting.
Looks like Linlinlin has
2-1 actually. I got my own memory wrong. 2-1, both very good runners. Yeah, sorry about that. Good catch.
Yeah, they just ran into better runners earlier in the tournament.
Yep.
Anyway, Linlinlin seems to be leading into this typo that appeared on the schedule. He was listed as Linlinlin. So when I signed up for this race, I thought I was going to get to commentate for someone, who's brand new and up and coming. And instead I get stuck with a match between two top runners. What a disappointment.
Yeah, Linlinlin, of course, a very, very long-time member of the community. Chef, seen him around quite a bit. Cheffy, I think this is my first time seeing him race, though he's been around for a while looking at race time. Just personally haven't run across him yet. Should be interesting to see how this goes, though.
Alright, we'll be getting started in about 24 seconds.
Yep. Now, I want to quickly explain what Crosskeys is for chat.
Oh, wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, so, Crosskeys. All of the entrances and, their spots that they go to are shuffled. The cross part is, cross world. So there can be connector caves that go from the light world to the dark world, meaning it can mess up our usual dark world access logic of needing, hammer and mitts or hammer and glove or mitts and the moon pearl. We might see some bunny walking as the runners get stuck in the dark world without the moon pearl. And of course, the keys part is key sanity. All of the keys, maps, compasses are shuffled into the whole item pool.
Yep. Yeah, we've got two different starts here. Cheffy's starting at Sank with Sahai at the plotted screen pen at Sahai at the Hyrule Castle main entrance, and Linlinlin safe waiting at Link's house and finding a dark cave of some variety in Light Hype Cave entrance, first small key to Castle Tower in Saha's hut. Saha being right there is kind of nice to get back to whenever we need to if we turn in that green pendant. Sank being there is not so nice. That's the back of being rescued, apparently, for Lin, because, well, look where he's at. Ourselves a cape and a compass to Skullwoods.
And Cheffy, finding some early bombs from the tree pull, is just going to drop into the back of Escape here. Finding...
Big key to TR, small key to Hera. Back interesting. Another dark cave for Lin. There's a bunch of bombs in Saha's hut as well. Yeah, got ourselves the library with nothing on it.
Wow, did that bomb just blow the arrow from the guard out of existence?
Didn't quite catch it, but possibly. Nothing on Spec Rock.
Looks like Cheffy is
that's vanilla.
Right, Cheffy using some bombs for getting his location here in this cave. He is going to traverse it.
Yeah, this is the same. This is the same cave as Lin took to get to. Up here, actually. Okay.
Yeah, both these runners definitely good enough to do that without the lamp or even a sword to have a little sparkle to guide them.
Yep. Yeah, that was the top of Spec Rock. I thought that led somewhere else for some reason. Okay, and oh, Paradox down here. Can't really... Don't have Veer to go through that way, but we can go get some bombs for Lin. And that's it for Lin on what he can do on this side of the mountain. Cheffy's gonna clear this up.
Oh, he got chased down by that cabbage there. He's got to be careful here on 1 heart now.
Yeah, does make it into the cave here, which is gonna lend him his cape. Not that he has magic to use it, sadly. And Lin now safe putting to Sank and checking Saha's hut. So runners both doing the same thing we've already seen. Cheffy, yeah, I think it was bombs on a tree pole, and there was more in Saha's hut.
Yep, it was a 8-pack on the tree pole.
Cheffy finding the vanilla bottom of Spec Rock here. Lin decided to not bomb jump across here, which is not a logic connector, so I'm curious to see what this might be.
Well, Cheffy's
Yep.
on 1 heart, so I don't think he's gonna try that.
Fair enough. It's gonna get a health refill from the fairies here, and we'll see where the other exit here goes to. Lin finding Old Man is at the Lake Island. And the other end, there's Lake World Shopping Mall for Cheffy, which is kind of nice, especially that particular connector. It can be kind of a pain to get back to. Get back or just get to in general. Chicken Hut here. And Old Man back is Desert Left. A hammer on Desert Ledge, very nice.
A very useful piece of the puzzle.
And Myra Shed for Cheffy on the other side. I don't think there's anything in the Chicken Hut.
Oh, there's the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Ice Red Cave right was the Moon Pearl, Dane. Fight Desert was nothing much of an interest for Lin. We're not going to see South Shore from him. Damn, taking us to K45 with a map to
Yay!
PT. Just the one we wanted.
Yeah, I can never find my way around that place. You know, I keep staring at the map when I'm trying to navigate. That was an attempt at a joke. It didn't really land, did it?
Not particularly. Yeah, chicken was just a piece of heart. Thanks for confirming, Lady Lorlinda, one of our trackers. TR left here at the Mini Moldorm Cave entrance, but you really can't do anything in there right now. That's something for later.
Oh, here's a nice connector at the Lake Hylia shop.
Yep.
Not so nice
And,
connector, actually. Now, we do... Oh, lovely, that doesn't...
Okay, Gabe. Egg
Now-
Tower moving next door?
If Lin can find some magic here, he can use the cape to go back the way he came.
He could, yes. He can also do both checks here, because he has that small key. Well, don't die would be helpful.
And he just says,
And
nope,
decides
he's
to
going
come
to
back
check the other door first.
Yeah, Three Hearts Hammer is not the most fun equipment to do those guards on, and decides, yeah, at least check this entrance. Which is the front of TR.
Well, he's got magic now.
There is that. Cheffy heading towards Kakariko, which is going to be a ton of entrances and items.
Alright, Linlinlin going for round 2 with the guards here.
Oh hey, but damn! Here in the Light World Archery entrance with a big key to Skull Woods of obvious use. Okay, this time those guards go considerably better for Lin to get, oh hey, card container.
Yeah, not gonna complain about that at this point.
Nope. Especially because you're gonna be having some fun navigating these rooms in the dark.
Well, Lin just putting that cape to good use there.
Race game right is the archery game. And nothing on race game. Every entrance is Blind's Hut. Lin using his cape to survive and his bombs to help navigate this maze.
The tension is getting more tense.
Yeah, this is not easy to do here. Lucky to GT for Cheffy.
Well, Lin seems to have dealt with the enemies, now he's just trying to locate where he is with the hammer. Oh, no, there are enemies.
Yep, I think you might have jinxed it. Took a half heart of damage there from something. Definitely appreciating the heart container he got a minute ago in the first chest.
Oh,
Would
absolutely.
be bad by now otherwise. Speaking of heart containers, there's one for Cheffy, as ouch for Lin. Does not quite succeed at that room.
Oof.
And I think that's going to be something to come back to later. Jack Bomb Hut, not far from Vanilla. And this is either Lin going straight back to those entrance, and at least check the other entrance here, and then we'll see where he goes after that. Also, Lake Island is just a compass. And we... oh no, hey, should have run cave. Chicken Hut entrance is Hookshot Cave, front side for Cheffy. And back of the bar is a very conveniently placed flute.
Yeah, doesn't get much more convenient than that.
No, not really. Can activate it immediately here in CAC. And arrows and the small key to pod for Lin. He's got a fire rod in it.
Well, if Cheffy decides he wants to go to Castle Tower, that'll be very useful.
Oh yeah, he is going to have a significantly easier time. Oh, Lin just ended up in CAC himself. Got the bomb shop here in the northeast. And Uncle at the Magic Bat dropped down.
Eastern and Thieves are our red crystals today.
And 2 Uncle checks here, giving us not a whole lot.
Oh, the well is vanilla.
Okay. Turtle Rock's small in the well. And some money, I think that was the bottom of Spiral Cave in the Smiths. And the other 3 checks of the well providing a big key to ice. Out here.
Oh, here's our first
there.
bottle.
And Cheffy finding Pod as well. Lynn has one small key, so can do a little bit more in here than Cheffy can.
And looks like he's going to.
Yep. May as well open the front door and see what you can do. Cheffy's just gonna death warp out.
And Lynn is continuing on here. This could be a mimic clip.
Yep, he does know that strat, and it looks like he's going to go for that. It's not a potion glitch, because the bottle we got did not have a potion in it, unfortunately. If it had.
And there it goes.
Very nice. Cheffy finding Super Bunny here. Gonna feel perhaps a little sad that he got this after finding Pod a minute ago. And that's a death warp from Lynn to get out of Pod, because that's all we can do for now. So far, some minor routing divergences from our runners, but they pretty much have just ended up in the same place with the same items.
Yeah, pretty much.
Our Lost Woods drop down here is the Lumberjack drop with that's a key on there. Gonna go pick it up. Okay, big key here to Hera. Well, we'll be able to full clear Hera whenever we get there.
Yeah, we've gotten a few not strictly required big keys so far. Definitely nice to have them beforehand.
In fact, Skullwood's Ice and Hera Bigs picked up. Only not strictly required big key we don't have right now is the it's the Swamp Palace big key, I think. Also, where did we get a glove? I just realized we have it marked on both trackers.
Oh.
Isn't well, thank you. Get in at Lumberjack. Oh, great, we're going to do Agatha today. We're Aga 1 for that. And Smith's at the Lumberjack house.
I guess they're trying out for a new profession.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, it's Quarter Note Cave.
The quarreling brothers here at the witch hut. Might as well go see what this connector take says. And oh, Saha's hut. Okay. Cheffy, deciding not to check the entrances here yet, I might have, but it's fairly quick to get back to. Oh, Mitz! Okay,
Wow.
game.
So we've
That
got
was
all
not
the
what I
Dark
was
World
expecting
access.
to see all of a sudden. Yeah. Because as we mentioned earlier, you don't necessarily need your hammer and glove or just mitts for Dark World access. Speaking of a full clearable Hera, but the game threw it all at us anyway, which is good because they don't actually have any Dark World connectors. But yeah, Hera full clearable, there's really no reason to not just clear this entire place.
Yeah, we can even do the basement.
Yep, and that's exactly where Cheffy's going. No real reason not to, you're here, and you're probably not coming back here.
And Linlinlin finding the dam. This is good. He's not going to miss out on those mitts. Ouch.
Ooh, Cheffy was intentionally taking some damage from the tiles to set up for a Death Lord, but took a little bit too much damage. Ouch.
And he is going to try again.
Yep.
Okay, he made it safely to the blocks. Alright, he does have the cape out for these mini mold orms, and okay, good, good. Oh, the all-important net.
Yep. Technically a major item, not quite what you want to find there.
And
When
Lynn,
doing a bit of money grinding, looking to perhaps do Zora sometime here is getting close to 500.
yeah, we've only found one 300 pack so far. That was in pod, but Cheffy didn't have the key when he was in there, so he didn't get that.
Yeah, not likely to make a big difference, but we'll see. It's here for Lynn. And there's a nice rod. I assume Lynn's pretty much just gonna probably also just full clear Hera here. And the big chest gives us the big key to Swamp. Speaking of
Oh,
the big
lovely.
keys we don't necessarily need.
Okay, one of those got to be required, right?
I mean, the game gave us all of them. Oh yes, it's nice to have Allison. It's just funny the game has given us all of the big keys that aren't harder to beat the respective dungeons already.
Nice Moldorm fight from Cheffy. For the
Oh,
compass to
point from chat,
Hera.
actually, Lynn doesn't have. Oh, nice compass. It actually good point from chat. Lynn doesn't have the Hera big because it's in the back of Escape.
Oh, he never went back there.
No, I guess. Personal tracker confirms that he doesn't have it. Lost Woods drop down was. Oh no, it wasn't Lost Woods drop down. Smokey was back of escape. Whoops!
Oh yeah, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, it's not too hard to get it, and it's not hard to get back to Hera. It's just a little bit of time that Lynn will be giving back to Cheffy at some point, because that was a crystal on Hera.
Yeah, fortunately for Lynn, actually, not having the hookshot meant he couldn't clear Hera even if he wanted to, and isolate that big chest.
Ice Palace entrance, not a bad idea to just safe quit the old man and check that, is just a shop. Rather rare to see the Ice Palace entrance checked sub 30 minutes, but hey, early mitts will do that to you. Lynn's gonna now check like shopping mall. Cheffy was here earlier. Cheffy is gonna... Well, go check this Agatara's second chest that Lynn unfortunately didn't quite manage to succeed at navigating this maze earlier. This is a lot easier with a fire on it. Oh, that's oh dear. That could be a problem for Lynn. Flipper's in the second chest of Agatara.
That is certainly a find. Oh, Lynn's finally got his moon pearl out of Meyer Shed.
Yep, forgot he hadn't picked that up yet. Cheffy got connected over here from Spec Rock. I'm gonna check the Meyer area. Cheffy's gonna check. He hasn't done these entrances yet, I think. I did not catch what medallion that is for the Meyer entrance.
Neither did I.
Going for Hobo for Cheffy, Meyer Shed left is useless. Yeah, listen, the location of the Castle Tower 2 key is going to be big for Lynn as far as when he gets back for Flippers. Akita didn't move very far. Lumberjack's got getting today, top file, so we do need to be Agatara. Nothing on Akita.
And according to Lynn's personal tracker, it looks like Meyer was Ether.
Yep. Eastern area entrances now for Cheffy. There's Dark Agina. Well, anyway, not a useful case. We already saw the Saha's Hut entrance. Cheffy got connected there earlier. I haven't seen the Eastern entrance yet, though, or the Fairy Cave to the southwest of Eastern.
Alright, Lynn is starting his Dark World foray from Skull Woods.
Yep. Cheffy is not checking either the Eastern or Pod entrances. Does find some Waterfall Fairy here with some bombs, a blue potion, and the small key to Pod.
And he's gonna go for a swim to Dark Shopping Mall.
I suppose these are some really, really tough entrances to route in, so I get it here. They're just pretty much out in the middle of nowhere if you don't have if you don't happen to get lucky and find a connector over here. So this isn't a terrible time to check it, I think. Lynn finding the Brightside Desert in the back of Skull Woods.
Well, Cheffy manages to avoid the flying bomber things.
those are pea hats.
Those are pea hats?
I might think of something different. Anyhow, chess game is a blue boomerang, and that's Peter Meyer for Lynn. And not pea hats. Okay, they're called zeros. Never mind. Yeah, okay, don't ignore me. What was that on the desert torch? I missed it.
It didn't look important.
Okay. Small key.
Small key. Okay, probably important.
That might be required. Yeah, we'll see. Desert left connect us to the TR bridge. And the other side is one of the other entrances to Paradox. Good, bunch of checks here. Sadly, don't have a mirror to check the Light World entrances. Dark Witch Hut is Dark Saha. Second battle in Paradox Cave.
Alright, Lynn releasing the bee against these mini Moldorms here gets powder. And nothing else of value.
Nope, just a powder in a bottle here in Paradox Cave. Catfish for Cheffy is Crosskeys. Sadly, no mirror to check the other entrances, so with flippers and a flute, we had to get to the Zora area. And the top of Paradox here, or just save it for the Zora area, is Harempex.
And here's Thieves Town.
Another bottle.
With a bee, which is not completely useless.
Yeah, it isn't. Are we gonna check the back of Desert entrance? We haven't seen this one yet. And it's just a cave. Listen, I think I know just barely enough about Zero Escape to have some idea what we were getting at, but just not enough to find it particularly funny.
Meanwhile, I have no clue. Alright, so just bottle number 3 in the front of Thieves. No big key, so Linlinlin is gonna leave.
Cheffy into the front of the woods now on his side.
Well, a couple of great fairies hanging around in Thieves Town. Or, not Thieves Town, Village of Outcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, and a regular fairy fountain.
To say there's some more fairies. We've certainly seen plenty of fairies today. Got one side of Bumper Cave there. I'm just gonna find desert here.
That blue boomerang is actually a very useful tool right now, still being swordless.
Yep. Please do in the curiosity shop. Giving us just our container. Good thing we got food early, because our safe goods really kind of all suck.
Yep.
Because Link's house is of course vanilla, but then we have Sank at the Uncle and Old Man on the Lake Island, with a back of Old Man at Desert Left, none of which are useful. Well, the Link's house and Sank end up being about the same thing, and the other two are both pretty bad. We're gonna go see... yeah, more of the Friend of Skull Woods here, and then I think maybe North Dark World for Lyn. No one's checked the Useless Fairy or Sanctuary drop-downs yet.
You know what? You're completely right. We've had no real reason to go over there.
No. Cheffy did at one point flew over to the Witch Hut, but didn't go over to Useless Fairy. Cheffy is using the Persona 5 MSU. Linlinlin is using the, Trails of Sky Cold Steel, MSU. Also, chat, let me know if the audio is too loud or too quiet. I can't actually check myself. Trails of Cold Steel, yeah, that, thank you.
You know, I'm not sure if it's autocorrect or something, but I've seen multiple people accidentally call Cheffy Cherry in chat.
Yeah, maybe, autocorrect can be, not so correct. I know I've had to teach mine quite a few random related words, so I quit trying to correct, like, the word restream, for instance. And small key to pod number 3 behind that Stillwood's big key, so not totally useless.
Okay.
This chest here is guaranteed to be a skill with small key, so you can get out. Not getting stuck. Hey Cheffy, seat's going. We're still really kind of in the early game portion of Crosskeys here. We're still doing exploration. Not really much in the way of clearable dungeons. We're still missing a lot of dungeons. Just your standard early game stuff. No Go Moon Pearl, sadly. No.
Yeah, those kinds of seeds are rare, but when they happen, they are pretty funny.
Bumper Ledge is a blue P, which does remind me because Cheffy just found one-sided Bumper Cave earlier. Nobody's taken that connector yet. Just right side.
Well, there's TR East.
TR? Maybe go check Crystal Ruler Room here. Curiosity shop for Cheffy. Also, yeah, I had lava chest. Oops.
That powder is looking real nice right about now.
Yeah, getting So they start the safety for sure. It's just some bombs and lava chest. Arc Sink entrance is GT. From giving us a very nicely placed hook shot.
That is very convenient.
And we just go to left side, I guess. Although we only have one small key, so this is not in logic. Another small key on this torch for not doing that either.
Lin bomb jumping to a the big chest with the pod big, which, because pod's a green pendant, is also one of our question mark keys.
Yep.
That's also 2 big keys we've had in big chests.
You are correct. I'm not quite sure what chat's talking about, and I'm also not quite sure I want to know right now. Small key to Castle Tower behind
we
all
do
4
need that.
GG smalls. Yep, we do.
I have seen this before, though. Chat is talking about Armos Shake storage. And I have no idea how it actually works.
I have no idea what that is. Okay, thanks for the link, Allison.
Well, Linlinlin has found his way into GT. He's going to get his hook shot. And this race is going to stay pretty close.
Okay, for Lin, either for Cheffy alongside a Smoky to Meyer. Second Meyer small. Yeah, I must shake storage as a way of opening lumberjack without boots. Okay. This is, I think, the eastern entrance for Cheffy, and then there's also the...
Or not.
As I say that. He still hasn't checked it, by the way. He got a connector to Saha's hut and didn't actually check the eastern entrance at the time. Wasn't sure why he did it at the time, but I hope he remembers, because that might be a problem otherwise. And that cave's nothing. He didn't check this one either earlier.
Well, the eastern entrance is marked as green on his entrance tracker.
Okay, so hopefully he'll remember at some point. We have no idea what's at the eastern entrance. Top file. Lin didn't get connected to Saha's hut earlier. Yeah, okay, checking my notes, Saha's hut connector was... Yeah, the connector to the Saha's hut entrance, nice mirror in Hookshot
Oh,
Cave.
yes. And a big key
also
to Meyer. We still have very little information about our crystals and pendants.
Yeah. Cheffy got to the Saha's hut entrance earlier by taking a connector from the Witch Hut entrance, because he fluted over there at one point. And that's entrance north of Dark Lake Hylia. First time we're really seeing this side of the map, so we've had access over here. And there's Meyer. Not wanting to dip in there, it looks like, without a cane. So I want to just clear out the other entrances here before committing to that.
Right, Lin also going straight to Hookshot Cave, gonna get his mirror and his shield, but not the mirror shield, sadly.
Yep. Just back at Desert here in the Swamp Palace entrance. Might as well. Actually, yeah, you can't do anything on here, so that's gonna be everything for now, but that is something to think about for later. We did have the desert map, because we now know that's a crystal. And Lynn taking the same connector over here. We can check K45 Stumpy and the entrances south of the village you didn't see earlier.
Oh, Stumpy has a book for us.
Lynn is going to take a look in Meyer here. Cheffy decided to not do so without K&N because it's a pendant, as we can now see on Lynn's screen. Spiral K for Cheffy here at the archery game. We saw the game side of it earlier. Castle Tower 2 Allison is in Rando Room. Goes in a Firebar Room, sorry, wrong one. 4 Kilo. Lynn skipped it, yeah, he just did Taupe Room and that was about. Yeah, Lynn does actually have it. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, he definitely got the first key, and he picked up the second one while he was there.
Zelda to keep straight with. Crosskeys, nothing for Lynn in that chest. Yep, 45 minutes or less, pretty typical for Crosskeys. Next, blue mail.
That's nice. Now that we're on 12 hearts.
Yeah, now that we're on 12 hearts, yeah. Nice to have. We don't have to worry about death orbs anymore, really, since we do have a mirror. But yeah, the seat's been very generous with health. This is, I believe, a pod small for Cheffy. Yep.
A bow in mire.
That is a location for one of those.
Right, the Meyer Big Chest is bottle number 4.
Great, we have bottle percent. $50 for Lynn. Cheffy's gonna go do the Meyer area that Lynn did earlier. Is gonna be able to check the checkerboard cave entrance that Lynn didn't have a mirror to check earlier.
Now, I don't know if we saw this before, but the stun prize is a full magic drop.
That is nice. I don't remember if we saw it either. Saw it earlier either. Okay. And that's it for Lynn here in Meyer, getting a bow being the really big find out of that.
Oh, here's Hype Cave at Desert. With,
that's
with
a cane!
And a sword!
Okay, Gabe.
8 out of 10 from me.
That's a very good hype cave, I'd agree with you. Hype cave living up to its name for once.
Oh, Cheffy's gonna check this entrance as well because he just got a sword.
Yep. Good thought. Lin finding the back of desert here. And another fairy cave. Good opportunity for a health refill because Cheffy is running low.
Lin's saying no to Spiral Cave right now, because he didn't check Stumpy. Alright, so Lin, not going through Spiral Cave, is going to get to check this entrance here at the race game, but it's just a shop.
Yep. And checkerboard entrance on the other side for Cheffy is nothing much of interest either.
Well, the dig game is just 7 digs for 10 arrows.
Fairy Ascension Cave is a new connector. I don't think we've seen it for Cheffy, so I might be wrong. Not a bad idea to use that bug net to get a safety here. And so we'll get some value out of digging through, Arrow Basement with that death he took. Oh, and that's Laser Bridge. I can check the Light World entrance here.
Oh, Hyrule Castle, finally!
Well, that's a good find. Spiral Cave dumps us out in Cap, correct. Nothing a Smith's house to be specific, but yeah. And the Smiths themselves are at the Lumberjack house, so this is Lin routing those together. Not a bad route here for him. One side the Quarreling Brothers connector window, the other side the Saha set, though I don't think he's seen that connector yet on either end. And setting up the fake flipper here because Lin died before he could get the flippers out of Aga Tower. I just Chan noted earlier, if he finds a sword, that might send him back over there because we do need to beat Aga 1 to get Ganon access eventually. But I don't think the hype cave sword is happening for a bit. Also, is that a vanilla useless fairy?
I think so. Have we seen King's Tomb entrance yet?
No. We can't. Check it right now.
Oh,
There's
another
surfed
sword.
and it sank. Ooh, that's good for Lin. And I totally missed what the Hyrule Castle main entrance was on the other side.
Yeah,
Magic
so did
Dad's
I.
a cannon, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Pyramid. Always fun when there's a whopping single track behind Agatu. Well, that's remotely a concern right now. We've got one GT small and no GT big key, but it's gonna be in the back of it. And small key to TR for Cheffy. Yeah, chat. Where's the Hyrule Castle main entrance? Because I completely missed it. Hyrule Castle left is Floating Island. It's one of our most connects.
Map of Swamp. Actually useful, potentially.
Yeah, we don't have the info on that yet. Full-size red key for Cheffy. And there's that big key to Sarah for Lynn. Turtle Rock entrance is Quake, can't check that yet.
So both of them are vanilla.
Yep. Top of Lost Woods is nothing. Spike Cave here at Paradox Top, we can't check that either. Is Lynn who now knows Ganon is here? Forgot he hadn't checked that yet.
Ooh, the Smiths
Look at all
with
the Smiths.
Yeah, that's nice.
Our first ice small on the other side for Cheffy.
Which is definitely good to have.
Not necessarily required, but good to have, yeah. Here's Sick Kid with just $20.
I thought the mountain air was making him sick. Who put him up here?
Good question. Mini Boulderm Cave here as well, it's 5 additional checks. Map to TR, $5, $300. Red piece, and our container. That was not helpful, game. A Dat raiding with a party of 1. Welcome in, raiders. We've got some Link to the Past randomizer here. Okay, Lynn is now going to get his flippers.
You know, we still haven't seen Flipper's checks from Cheffy.
Not particularly. Oh, there's the other side of Spec Rock. Here's Ice Palace.
Here's Ice Palace.
Well, you might as well go clear it. He has everything for it, and no real reason not to, I guess. Here's Flippers for Lynn. And yeah, it's true that Cheffy really hasn't used those Flippers for a whole bunch of anything. So Lynn's not really gonna get bit by it particularly. Haven't found Swamp Palace still, nor do we have the Swamp Palace small key.
So we have a bunch of maps, but apparently not the map to ice. But there is another sword. Speaking of swords, Lynn having a sword is going to go finish Aga Tower while he's here.
Might as well, good idea. Sadly doesn't have a cane, and it won't be getting his cane because the TR main entrance is right here, and that would be really convenient for him to check the three chests up front. So that's something Cheffy might do. comes back to finish Aga Tower, as he might be the front of TR. Or well, do the front of TR and route Aga Tower. Is that a wording for it? Nice quick icebreaker for Cheffy. And there's a mushroom.
Have we seen the potion shop yet?
None that I wrote down, at least. Yeah, listen, I was about to say, haven't you been in chat already? That's alright as well. The key to Eastern.
We
Still
do
haven't
need
found
that.
that dungeon either. And our ice big was not useful, just our hero map. Cheffy also still short the bow, so even if he does find Eastern, he can't beat it, though Lin will be able to. Keep his Ice Palace first.
And it looks like the blue ball count on Aga is going to finish at 3.
Not too bad.
And Cheffy making sure he's got full magic before dropping into Cold Stare. He doesn't want to have to use his blue potion if he can help it.
Yeah. I go one down for Lin. I'm gonna see Pyramid Ledge here. And just our piece there.
Oh, Cheffy's still on green mail.
Yeah, because he hasn't done the Mire or the Smiths.
Alright, nicely done.
Very nice. And produces 10 arrows and our last pendant. Well, there's our pendant knowledge for us, although Cheffy I don't think knows Mire is our last pendant.
Okay, so we are going to need that Swamp Small.
We're going to need the Swamp Small, the Desert Big. We need to find Swamp Palace and Eastern.
And the Thieves Big.
And the Thieves Big. We also need to find the Back of Skull Woods.
Quite a bit to do, yeah.
Lin checking the Dark Shopping Mall we saw earlier from Cheffy. And missing multiple dungeons and multiple keys. We do have all the major items we logically need for Gunwood, potentially, although we do know there's a couple small keys on torches.
Yep, and we're going to need those boots to get to Ganon.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Oh, we're finally getting Zora area checks from Cheffy.
Yep. There's the other side of Bumper Cave. It's on the other end of that at chess game, so we don't care. Take that connector. There's plenty of money for Zora, that's not a problem, and Zora Ledge's jump. Lynn's also gonna go do the Zora area checks here. Gonna do catfish and has a mirror. And Zora's scan.
Alright, Cheffy gonna go into the Dark World here, south of Link's house.
Wonder if this might be a plate of Mire, potentially? Mire this is the fastest way there. He just found out Swamp's a crystal. Does not have the Mire map, it looks like.
Nice rupee count though, for Cheffy.
Yeah, 777. Dip into Mire here is good enough to look at him as bow. We'll see if he sticks around for Viddy since he doesn't know this is a pendant.
I mean, you don't want to risk having to come back knowing there's only one pendant at large.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like Lynn's rupee count as well.
Oh yeah, 111. Just barely enough to check the pod entrance.
See, Kiki's not too greedy. He'll leave you with 1 rupee. Oh, well, you're gonna see the camper from Lynn.
Yep, saw that earlier from Cheffy. Goes anything remotely
Oh yeah,
memorable?
we did.
We were talking about mailer crates earlier. Cheffy's about to find us first.
There's Cheffy's bow, and Lynn, having given all his money to Zora, is going to stock up on a couple of free blue potions there at the ferry.
Me as well. We're gonna switch over to Lynn's audio here for a bit, change it up and listen to the we're in Trails of Cold Steel MSU. Chat, let me know how that sounds and if it's too loud or quiet, please. Here's our last bottle for Cheffy. Lynn is going to check the pod main entrance and the eastern entrance, which Cheffy checked neither of those things for some reason earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the pod entrance being a bit of a walk, but the eastern entrance has been there the entire time. Yeah,
I don't know on that one. Cheffy is going to go for Viddy, which makes a lot of sense from his perspective. We know, unfortunately, it is a pendant, but it will give him full pendant knowledge. Ooh. It's a really good thing Lynn picked up $20 a minute ago, because you were mentioning earlier how he had just 111 rupees, and Would not have been able to succeed at Kiki with the due to that taking damage there if he hadn't found 20 bucks. But gets it this time. And there's Desert
lovely.
Main, so that doesn't bite Cheffy, but let's see what Eastern is. Or Castle
cool.
Main. Okay. Oh, Cheffy saw that earlier. That might be one reason you didn't check that specifically.
See, he's just a step ahead of us.
Still not sure I didn't check the hot though. Oh yeah, I guess it's wrong.
Notably, I think Cheffy did steal the key from the back of Desert. Lin did not.
You would be correct. Cheffy hasn't used that small key and does know it's a crystal, so we'll see if he chooses to actually use that stolen key or not.
Yeah, it can be a real gamble.
Here's TR small number 2 for Lin. We do know we need at least well, we do know we need at least 1 or 2 of those, particularly if we can't find Laser Bridge, because we don't know where that is right now. So we might need to go through TR from the big chest to get to, Trinex.
And Cheffy just taking 1 hit to make Beatrice feel good. And we no longer need maps.
Nope, because that is now Cheffy's full pendant knowledge.
You know, we haven't checked PED yet.
Nope, Lin was in Lost Woods a couple minutes ago with a book, but did not read the PED at the time.
Interestingly, Cheffy's at 1 crystal and 2 pendants, an hour 10 in. Linlinlin has not completed a single dungeon.
No, because, let's see, didn't have the Hero Bag or a hookshot with Ghost and Hera earlier. Hasn't found Ice Palace. Yeah, hasn't found Ice Palace, and, didn't have a king to beat Meyer. Also can't beat Eastern, Desert, or hasn't found Eastern, can't beat Desert, hasn't found Swamp, hasn't found Skull Woods, and can't beat Thieves Town or TR. Lin just hasn't had the opportunity to beat a dungeon so far, literally. He has beat Act Town, though. That is something that Cheffy will need to do at some point.
Yeah, sounds like Crosskeys, honestly.
Pretty much.
Well, Lin is gonna find Ice Palace pretty soon.
Yep, it's at the bottom of East Death Mountain here. Light East Death Mountain, that is. I'm currently having a think as to where our missing dungeons are at. As we're running lower and lower on outstanding entrances in the game.
Oh, Lin, be careful! Okay, good. He's got potions. That was not worth it.
No. Now, I was thinking of what entrances we haven't seen yet for our 3 main dungeons, Eastern Swamp and Skull Woods. We haven't seen the Bumper Ledge must connect. We saw the TR Bridge must connect, but didn't have a mirror to check the Light World entrances there. We haven't seen the 2 Light East Death Mountain drops at all. Haven't seen the TR main entrance because we don't have Quake and no connector there. We haven't seen the Boots Locked entrances, obviously. Pyramid Ferry entrance is not happening until we find Eastern. We've seen East Death Mountain and Dark World. We haven't seen West Death Mountain and Dark World, though. Nor have we seen a
Yeah.
Hera entrance.
And looking at Lynn's location tracker, I think you've covered everything in the Dark World at least.
There's not a lot left in the Light World either.
Oh, well, here's the back of Skull.
Yeah, where was that? I completely missed it.
I think that was the Spiral Cave entrance.
Thank you. Speaking of the East Lake Death Mountain drop-downs we hadn't seen yet, that will be Lynn's first crystal here. Cheffy's gonna go through, gonna go to the backtrack through TR, do change humps through the front entrances, and he has both Castle Tower keys. The front of TR is on top of Hyrule Castle. I'm expecting it's just gonna be at Aga here, probably. Or not.
Or... okay.
Wants to go to Laser Bridge, I guess, which is also fair. And, no, he can beat Trinex, I think that. Second counting. Yeah, I can beat Trinex and that'll dump him at the front of TR, actually, so that works out. It's gonna be crystal number 2 for Cheffy, this is crystal 1 for Lynn.
Nicely done.
There's bombos of rather questionable use.
Lynn immediately finds Ice Palace and nopes out because there's other entrances to check.
He does not actually know this is a pendant, so there's our last sword on Laser Bridge, so I expect Lynn will probably go back to Ice Palace since he's done checking the rest of the entrances here. Here's our big sheet of detail we need for go mode.
Hey, another shield.
That's less required.
Oh, poor Lynn.
Oh, Nidrock's not cooperating. Nice cane for Cheffy. And Laser Bridge is one of our missing musks. Right side desert.
Well, that's why we never found the entrance.
Yeah, that does solve one of our missing must connects. We've cleared. We don't have a lot of outstanding connectors we saw but didn't go through, it looks like. I believe we saw this small key. Yeah, that was there. But yeah. Ice Rod Dane is Hera Compass Chest. They both went Hera early. It's the glove locked entrance by Desert, but Lynn didn't have the Hera Big at the time, or a hookshot.
Fortunately for him. Probably.
Probably, because the Hera Big Chest has a Swamp Palace Big Key in it. Which may or may not be required since we don't know where Swamp Palace is. Leave many Molo Caves and utter snooze.
Right,
Nice
Trinex defeated.
That Temperate Sword making a nice difference. And that's a rather out of logic part 4. This is gonna dump Cheffy on top of Hyrule Castle. He's gonna go check the 3 checks up front and then go be Aga Tower here.
You know, this track we're listening to sounds like it could be right out of a Xenoblade game.
I'll be honest, I'm not listening to it, so I can't tell. Nor do I know Xenoblade.
Well, fair enough. Oh, there's the silvers
Podsmall
and
and
another
silvers.
Podsmall. Lin is now into Ice Palace. There was nothing of value in here, right?
Well, there was a sword.
A mushroom?
Oh
yeah, the sword,
mushroom,
of course.
Sword and mushroom and the Eastern Big in the freezer chest, so...
Oh, okay, yes, definitely valuable. Oh, wow, there's the mirror shield. We had 2 shields in Turtle Rock.
Yep, 2 shields and 2 Podsmalls. Tom, we need to find Eastern, the Desert Big. We need to find Eastern the dungeon. Desert Big, Swamp Small, finding Swamp Palace. We know where the Thieves Town Big Key is. Cheffy has it. That was on Laser Bridge. And we also need Boots. Boots I have... And there's not a ton of outstanding entrances, so I think there's a good chance Boots lock at least one of Eastern or Swamp.
It'd be nice if those boots showed up sometime soon.
Yeah, Boots, Ganon's at the Lumberjack drop down, Tom. We're also just running out of entrances for Eastern and Swamp. Say Mids and Mirror really, really, really early, so there just isn't a lot of isolated entrances left in the game. We've seen most of Death Mountain, we've seen both shopping malls, we've seen most of our must connects. GT is Dark Sank, Allison.
Yeah, there's quite a bit more we can do in there now.
Yeah, Allison, Lynn reminded me he doesn't have that cane, which for chat is in Hype Cave at the Desert main entrance. So Lynn is doing Ice Palace the slow way. Ouch. I can't help but laugh at the acronym for the arrows shake. But then here, though, I don't know that boots are avoidable, given that we probably need it to get to Eastern and/or Swamp Palace. And there's also 2 boots lock small keys, one of which could on the torches of Swamp and on the torches of Desert and GT. So it's possible our Swamp small key is one of those boots locked keys. So there's a lot of small keys outstanding. So it's not a guarantee by any means.
You know, boots in First Chest Swamp would be pretty funny.
Yeah. That would be. Ella's in GT is in Dark Sanctuary is where that's at. It is in Dark World. Oh, I know, I think I see what you mean though. Had to reread that for a minute.
Right, Cheffy's defeated Aga. Lin is actually going to make use of that Bombos, not having full magic when he drops into Cold Stare here.
On the mirror bond for Cheffy. Cheffy, I think here might be cleaning up some of our missing entrances, because east or west Dark Death Mountain plus Hera is three of the entrances we haven't seen yet. Can also check Ether Tablet.
Yeah, probably this is the densest area we have left. So, Atlason has been explaining in chat the requirements to do Armos Shake storage. And he says now we know everything about Armos Shake storage, but I still don't know what it actually is.
Me neither, nor do I really quite feel like reading out the entire explanation. It's such a piece here.
But the short version is you either need Pendant Eastern or GT to be in the Dark World, yeah.
Oh, you kill Armos when the last one slams into the ground, and you store like the shaking, I guess, is kind of the basic idea.
Yeah, and since it's a way to get into Lumberjack without the boots, I'm assuming that lets you shake the tree?
Basically, yes.
Fascinating.
We're back into Pod for Lin with 3 keys. Can go clear most of the back. Spike Cave entrance and Hera entrance were not our answers as far as missing dungeons go. The Hera entrance did have our sewers key of no reuse. And nope, Dark West Death Mountain was not our answer. There's a shovel for Lin.
Lovely.
Really know what we wanted.
And Cheffy into pod now, having all but one of the keys, so he can just full clear.
Yeah, do you just beat Helma at this point for him?
Yeah, he hasn't checked Ped. He's got the other 2 pendants. Green pendant's an extra item. I'd do it.
We are 2 TR smalls and a 6th, and our 6th pod small from putting Helma into logic. We're also missing. Oh no, we don't need the 3rd one for logic. But yeah, we're missing a little bit of logical stuff. Well, if you find stuff in here, you skip Helma. Like, if you find boots in here someplace, I would skip Helma, given what boots unlock. But, yeah.
Well, no boots.
Nope. Not. Well, yeah, not. Boots might be on Helma or the big key chest, but yeah, they're not in the other places. Lin can't do Helma, correct? Because he doesn't have enough keys.
This could be Lin going for purple chest.
Oh.
He can check the shovel on his way to Bombo's tablet as well.
Cheffy immediately rushing Helma, which is an aggressive play, yeah, Allison.
I suppose if you're intending to do Helma, this is faster, though I'm not sure on the details. Oh, missing big key!
Oh, we need this.
Oh,
maybe
not. Well, more incentive to
there's
go
one
back
big
to
key outstanding
GT.
that still locks finishing a dungeon in that happened. And that's a GT small. Yeah, because our now the only big key we don't have is the desert big between our runners. Yeah, we didn't really want that big key. Finishing GT is utterly not in logic because we're missing 3 GT small keys. But Magic Bat is behind Agatha today. That is a check there. What's the front line?
Oh, this is new. Lynn taking the purple chest to visit Bombo's tablet.
Haven't seen this yet. I missed it, but I assume Cheffy checked the Easter tablet.
Oh, there's our lamp.
There's a lamp. Thanks, game. None of these turners need it at all, but okay. And purple chest is 300 bucks.
Oh,
Almost
a small
down
key.
for a small key to Meyer. Funny game.
Okay. So that logically blocked the left side of Meyer, which had nothing. Okay.
Well, left side Meyer had red mail. Yeah, not really something we care about.
Right, Lynn gonna get his ice rod.
Mm-hmm. This will also be his second crystal. Cheffy with a notable lead in both dungeon completion and in items here. This is a 2-1 match, Tom. Shovel for Cheffy, and Goldorm stand for Lynn. GT climb seems really glaring right now. I'm actually legitimately not 100% sure. We also don't have small keys to put GT climb in logic, Allison, is the problem. We've got one GT small and the GT big is out of logic too. And Magic Bat's on the pyramid.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, but the first two chests on the climb are in logic without any small keys?
That is correct. The problem also, though, is the GT big key is behind the shovel. The shovel was in the back of Pod behind 4 keys, and two of our... Actually, no, wait, we have a fourth logical TR small. Pod small, I forgot. Front of TR is accessible. Never mind me. Yeah, that's in. Scatterbraining. Yeah, the first 2 checks for the climb are in, the rest is not. Yeah, we have a... There's the cane, finally, for Lynn.
And his tempered sword.
Yep. Yeah, Trinex had a TR small, and the Fire Rod Lock side of TR had a... Trinex had a Pod small, and so did the Fire Rod Lock side of TR. I forgot that the TR front is accessible, so we don't need keys to get there. So we only have 2 TR smalls, so Trinex is very much not in logic. Our only GT small is in logic, but one GT key really doesn't do much.
Well, we may finally be getting a pet check.
I'd assume so here soon, yeah.
Alright. Well, that's boring.
And a heart container, so Pet was not the answer. Though Pet is out of logic behind, let's see... 2 TR smalls, the last Pod small, wherever that's at. Not entirely surprised that's not in that was not it.
Oh, did Cheffy not steal the desert small?
I thought yeah, but apparently not. He's going back to TR Bridge to check that mirror-locked entrance we didn't have mirror to check earlier.
That's perfectly fair.
Yeah, he's hunting Eastern and Swamp. Swamp Palace, if accessible, is... Well, Eastern actually is because it was Swamp Small. Eastern, if we can find it, it might be one of our best density plays right now. The odds of finding Eastern aren't very good, but if we can find it, I think it would be a bunch of stuff. He's also gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot, you haven't seen this yet, so he's gonna beat Skull Woods, which will be another crystal for him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least one of Eastern or Swamp is done on Boots Locked entrance, just because there's really not much left in the game, entrance-wise. TR entrance is outstanding, but we don't have Quake. Pyramid Fairy entrance is behind Eastern. I don't think we've seen our Bumper Ledge connector, but we don't really have much in the way of connectors to check. Yeah.
Nice Mothula fight from Cheffy. He's going to take the crystal lead again.
Yep. Lin back in TR. Mimic Cave entrance, one of our few accessible not checked entrances.
There's
and
Eastern.
That is clearable here, and is a bunch of checks for Cheffy. Hollow Room GT climb. This is in logic. Yeah, this is entirely in logic, including our lamp. Harder to track entrances without a map? Yeah. Elizabeth, I don't have a map track. I don't have an entrance tracker, but I have a very extensive notes sheet up and a good memory is the only reason I have any idea of what's left.
Yeah, I've got my little note paper. We can see Cheffy's location or entrance tracker at least.
Yeah, we
but
can
it's
see both
kind of a mess.
entrance trackers. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess and it's really small. There's our second GT small, just GT logic earlier.
And Lin's got his Gold Sword Thieves Town big, and he's gonna get the Fire Shield shortly.
Yep. And his cane. Or his other cane, that is. And discovering why he has the Sea Laser Bridge. There's another small key, that's the Skull Woods. Okay. Logically record for Moth, we really don't care practically. And small key to Swamp, that's very required. Yeah, by my personal reckoning, unless Pyramid Fairy entrance is Swamp Palace, I think we might need boots from effective go mode, because I think Swamp is boots locked someplace.
Yeah, that is likely, given how few entrances we have left.
Yeah, I think it's Pyramid Fairy entrance, I guess TR main entrance if we find Quake somewhere, or go see if we can find connectors to get to Bumper Ledge. I think we haven't seen that, but there's really not much else. Here's our last thought, Small.
Well, that puts the green pendant in logic.
No, Trinax had our 6th pod small.
Oh, that's right.
Or the 4th one we saw, but that's our logical 6th. And we do not have 2 TR. We are still missing 2 TR small keys. And we're still missing a Desert Big right for Go mode as well, but yeah, Slop is a Pure Materia and Desert Big shows up. It's just plain Go mode, period. Yeah, as far as entrances go, I think we've got Pyramid Fairy, TR main, Bumper Ledge, and the Boots Lock checks, which are the 3 sets of Bonk Rocks plus King's Doom outstanding. As we got both Mirror and Mitts really early, so that those were not particular problems for entrances.
Oh, Boots on Armos! That's brilliant.
That somehow doesn't surprise me.
I suppose that's one convoluted way of getting fake Armos Shake storage, just by getting the real boots. So it's shaping up to be a pretty solid lead for Cheffy now.
Yeah, he is going to go back through. He's going to get that small key off the torch, in case this is something useful. I'm not entirely sure what specific small key could be handy. Okay, Desert Small on the torch. Funny. That's vanilla. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, because you're definitely expecting to see it's the key to something, but nope, you just pick it up.
I will laugh if it's a vanilla big key here in a couple seconds, which there's a real non-zero chance of.
So Swamp was just a
ledge.
graveyard ledge.
Okay, I forgot we hadn't seen that yet. Whoops. Cheffy's gonna go over that way checking for boots locked entrances at least, so I don't think that'll be hard for him to find. He's now gonna find the pod entrance.
And
I forgot graveyard ledge. Whoops.
Not turning in the green pendant while he's here?
Saha's at Hyrule Castle main entrance.
Right. Yep, totally. I know what I'm... The runners are smarter than me for good reason.
I'm trying to remember where he's going right now. In case anyone's wondering, Bomb Shop is in the CAC northeast. Is in the northeast of CAC. And yes, question in chat: we are a desert big key from no mode. All right, Cheffy checking Bonk Rocks. Alright, have a little bit back chat. Where do you think this desert big key's at? We've got Green Pendant, Swamp Palace, GT Climb, Magic Bat. We never saw Mimic Cave, we haven't come to Witch, so those are 2 single item checks we haven't seen yet. Oh, here's the Bumper Ledge connector. Landmost we haven't... well, it can't be Landmost. And Allison. These are new checks for Lynn. Cheffy, I don't think had enough keys to get here earlier.
Oh, there it is! In, behind
Ice
Ice
Armos.
Armos. In the
Yeah.
vanilla GT big key chest.
Yep.
Okay, that was quick.
Yeah, for those who didn't see it earlier, Cheffy only had one GT small key when he dipped GT way back when. He used it on the fire bar room, which got him his second act of Tower Small, which is... So, he's gonna have to come back for that. Yeah, he left after random room. They both did, in fact. There wasn't lack of GT Small, so we just moved Scatterbrain. But they both left after random room at any rate, so he's going to come... Lack of as Ice Armos killing items. Good point, I forgot we didn't have those at the time. Their first GT was both very early. Alrighty then. You were closest, Dane. Not the climb, but in GT, so. And that's no mode for us. Lin, needs to find Eastern Palace is basically what he needs to do. The connector to get to Eastern is... Let me go reread my notes sheet again. To get to Eastern is at Mimic Cave. TR Bridge connects to actually one side of Paradox Cave, which is also what Hammer Pegs are at the bottom of West Death Mountain on Light World. Desert's other entrances are Pod in the back of Skull Woods. Which, none of which are the most friendly of connectors of all time to get back there. Although, as I say that, Lin is in fact in Paradox Cave, smoking the GT for Cheffy. Lin's go mode is finding Eastern Palace Telethar. Boots are on Armos Knights for his go mode.
And we're one TR small closer to everything being in logic now.
Yep. And yeah, Cheffy's go mode is Ice Armos. Actually, Armos Knights are basically go mode for them both. Ice Armos for Cheffy, regular Armos for Lin. Yeah.
That's actually
and
really
Lin
funny.
just found Eastern, so that's good. This is him in go mode, essentially. No, because Swamp Small is also in Eastern. I was like, he doesn't have that, but wait, yeah, that's also in here.
So Lin gets to escape having to fight Viddy. There was nothing there. Both runners have to do Thieves. And Cheffy's finished Swamp now. And they both need to do Desert. So
Yes.
Lin's gonna hit Go mode first, but Cheffy is ahead in crystals.
Yeah, Cheffy isn't far from GT right now. This is Graveyard Ledge, GT's at Dark Sang. If he runs over there right now and does Ice Armos, he's in a good spot. If he goes to Thieves Town, which is at the brewery, then that's a little...
Alright, here is GT.
Yep. He's gonna do right side for... Yeah, he's gonna do right side, and I hope he continues to Ice Armos after that. Lin's about to get his Swamp Small in a second. Hey, Allison, I guess he's here for the density. Thieves Town is only a couple of checks. He doesn't have the small key, we don't know where that is. It might actually be on the GT Torch. Yeah, if Cheffy goes all the way to Ice Armos on the right, continuing from right side here, this will be really close.
Well, nothing says close race like someone chilling in tile room.
Thieves Town is in the brewery, Dane. Alright, right side GT now. The question is, does Cheffy continue as he finds so? Speaking of the Thieves Town small key,
That's actually kind of funny.
He is continuing. Just, I was really hoping that Thieves Town Small wouldn't send him out of here, but he is going to continue, which... There's definitely an argument to be made in chat commenting on that as well, how to go to Thieves Town, because that's progression and required, with what is now 4 checks in there, but this is the play that he needs to do. In this case, though, yeah, he's just already here, so he's continuing, and he'll be in go mode shortly. Yeah, Lin gonna be slightly ahead on his go mode, but this is close. Because Lin still has a Swamp House to do.
Which is certainly quick to go mode, but not trivial, especially with there being this little left to do.
Yeah, I mean, the Swamp Palace go mode Swamp Palace is faster than beating Ice Armos, basically. Because they both need to beat Desert. Cheffy just beat his. There's now big go mode for Cheffy, and Lin still has to run over and beat Swamp Palace. Which it is also a non-zero amount of time just to get back to Swamp Palace at Graveyard Ledge. Has to run all the way
that
back
is true.
there. And yes, they both need to do Desert, but since they both need to do it, I'm not counting that in terms of difference in time.
Alright, so Lin is going to Swamp, and Cheffy's going to the Swamp entrance to get to Desert.
Correct. Yeah, sorry for the loading time. Let me switch all the way back to Sheffield. I'm thinking about it. Just one cycle for Cheffy.
For 1 rupee.
Yep. Yeah, he's probably just gonna mirror and run on up, I think. Actually, no. Oh wait, no, yeah, I was mixing up where this was. Whoops, I was thinking of the other thing. So he's gonna flew and then run over to the Lumberjack tree, which is where Janet is today.
Well, he's gotta do...
Oh, he's do Thieves Town too, yeah, that's what it is. Do Thieves Town, then run up to Ganon then. Okay, Rain's just not working apparently, ignore me. But this is gonna be a pretty comfy Ganon fight for both. They've got plenty of equipment. Red Mail, Temperate for Cheffy, Butter for Lin, Silvers, 17 hearts for Cheffy and 15 for Lin, so they're not gonna have problems. Half Magic never showed up, I don't think they care.
Right, Lin on his way to Desert. Lin getting really bullied by that Octorok,
Yeah.
doing its best Dead Rock impression.
Octorok, Dead Rock, same thing, right? Cheffy, you're remembering really small time save, but if you have the small key to Thieves Town and you're not going to be opening the big chest because you're in go mode, you don't need to go get the key from under the pot next to Blind's room.
Yeah, that'll save a few seconds, which definitely could matter.
There have been races that are close enough to where a couple seconds matter, yes. I don't think it's... I think there's enough of a difference that won't be an issue here, but it certainly can in other races. I believe there was a race like the other day that finished like where the runners like they had to do a retime because they finished like a second and a half apart.
Oh wow.
I don't quite remember who was in it, but I do remember seeing a bit of discussion about that in the Crosskeys Discord. And I personally come race a race before where the runners were frame for frame synced on that one point on Ganon.
Oh, that must have been exciting.
It was pretty nuts, yeah, and then they ended up finishing 7 seconds apart at the end, but it was ridiculous. Land will stand for Lin.
Temporarily tying up the crystal count.
Not for long though, because Cheffy's now arriving on Blind. Is it actually faster to run over to the brewery from here?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
I'm gonna say yes, because it feels like it should be quicker. That's Blind down. This is gonna be crystal number 7 from Cheffy.
Will be about a 2-hour finish here. Really typical Crosskeys time for these runners. Not exceptionally fast, not super slow either.
Considering Cheffy did every dungeon except GT, it's a little more impressive than normal.
True, yes. Cheffy did do every dungeon except the GT climb. Have we had any slogs that hit it for 3 hours yet this year? Not that I noticed, Tom, at least. I know we had at least one last year, because that was the opening race stream last year. Was a 3-hour disaster.
And here is Ganon.
I know we've had some, even though we have at least 1 or 2 finish times in the 240s as the win time, but I don't know if we had more than that. I know I resumed what was at least at the time. I think it still might be the case. The fastest finish time was 1 hour 32, and it blisteringly fast.
Oh, that's really fast.
Yeah, it was Baja Blood versus Pichu in I think week 3, or was it week 2? One of the two.
Alright, setting up for a triple here. Cheffy is going to get it. GG's.
Very nice. Gonna move on up to 3-1 here in Swiss. And Pichu singing channel was week 2. Hey Pichu. GG to Cheffy, 157.21. Lin not too far behind, just a few minutes here. Now on Blind himself. It's gonna be just over 2 hours, I think.
And off he goes.
Yeah, Cheffy will be joining us for an interview. Just gonna wait a sec since Lynn's almost done as well, and then we can bring them both in at once. Just if Lynn if Lynn wants to join us.
And of course, the butter stick is going to make this 1-in-1 trivial. And Lynn just showing off here, tanking those fireballs.
Doesn't really care. 15 yards red mail is fine.
Oh, this is going to be very close to 2 hours. Is this enough space for triple? Nicely
Just
done!
that. GG. And to finish up this seed in 2 hours and 9 seconds.
GG's.
We'll get Linen for an interview as well. I see a 184 collection rate for Cheffy. Really doesn't surprise me there. And we are now joined by both runners. GG.
GG's.
Hey, GG. Yeah, that getting those 2 pendants as my first 2 dungeons felt pretty bad. Well, not counting Hera, but like Ice and Meyer. I was putting off Meyer to see if I could find a map or something. But
Yeah, you decided to not dip Meyer at first when you found it. Lynn did without a cane and did the front, never went back to finish because he actually had the map at the time. I knew it was a pendant.
okay.
So
Well,
we
yeah,
got
at
Lynn.
least they each had an item that was needed, I guess. I got the bow out of Meyer and a key out of Ice.
Mhm.
So the thing about Eastern Palace and its location is like when I was on top of Dark Death Mountain, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is so bad to get back there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You have to go to Desert or Paradox Cave? Like,
They were both
Yeah.
kind of bad, yeah, because the Desert and Paradox entrances were terrible.
Yeah, I made the ped
Paradox
play.
Bottom wasn't that bad, but
After that ped play, didn't like pod had nothing, which I thought I was losing after I did pod and went for ped. Because I did all that on the way to the Turtle Rock entrances in Dark Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like super late to boots and just really far
I
behind.
was super late to boost. That was my go mode.
Yeah.
So you didn't even go
Yeah.
up there till the very end, huh?
Yep,
Nope.
correct. Because you guys both you both found that TR bridge connector pretty early. By way of desert, I think is how you both got there. But neither of you had mirrored quite then, so that ended up being just one of those. We're looking for like 3 dungeons. Where is it? Mode near the end is when you finally found Eastern.
Like the middle drop, like I'm still gonna follow some connectors, like I said, getting to the bridge. I mean, it's not that bad with Paradox bottom, I guess, but it's still kind of bad.
Yeah, I mean, I found Pearl super early. Like the first entrance I went into after Sank was the mountain connector. And I was able to clear mountain and take a connector over to this Ice Rock Cave area and got Moon Pearl like right away.
Oh yeah, you got that right at the start of the seed.
But then like as it unfolded, like loot was free, gloves were free, so I felt like it wasn't that much of an advantage.
Mirror was pretty early too, all things considered. Yeah, like towards the end, we were discussing where these last couple dungeons were, Eastern and Swamp especially. Though Skullwood's back was also a little late, and it's like there's not much left because we had Mids and we had Mirror fairly early. You guys saw most of the entrances. I honestly thought one of Eastern or Swamp was going to be Boonslocked, which wasn't quite true, but it was close there.
Which is why I went back for the rest of the GT basement, because like I was solo on entrances. I have one entrance, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only entrance I did, well, actually, I didn't do the vanilla Sank or the vanilla Nothing Fairy. Like, I just never found a good time to do those.
Oh, was it then that when I grabbed Smith, because I was still looking for the Smith entrance, I was like, I'm just gonna like flip to 2 and then go to Northlight World.
Mhm.
So I just
Yeah, I was going. That was when I found Swamp. Was like the first time I had gone there with the mirror. Because when I found GT, I didn't have the mirror originally.
I mean, you cannot have the mirror when you found GT, because the hookshot is in GT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Unless. See, I never made it back there until I was basically in go mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Useless Fairy entrance. Well, Useless Fairy was vanilla. Magic Bat was in the pyramid, and the Sank drop down was something
That
I
had been.
It
apparently
was a
wrote.
sword. It was
Yeah, that was a sword.
thieves.
Oh,
Lynn's
that had to
first,
have
I
been
think,
Thief.
actually.
That was my
Forest
first
Thief.
one.
Yeah, well, I
I was putting off
wasn't
Para for
expecting
so long
one.
as well. It was also
Oh
like
yeah, because you guys
Pro-
routed a little differently in the early game. You guys both ended up in Hera around the same time, but you'd done backup escape Cheffy and Lynn hadn't. So you beat Hera quite a bit earlier,
Okay.
or whatever little that was worth.
Yeah, I
I
got that
mean,
nice tree pull at the beginning of the game.
I was trying to route purple chest with Hera. I'm like, just no way I'm going to Hera without the purple chest after all I did with Smith, which
Yeah.
wasn't a big deal. It's like, I kind of want boots to grab the purple chest, like a lot of things. I guess it could have gone through Paradox. Yeah, I forgot about it for a sec.
Wasn't the Paradox bottom was in CAC, wasn't it?
No,
You could have
No,
it's on
I think I
mountain.
have it written down as
I can't
bottom
remember where
of.
that was.
It's on mountain.
It was bottom of West Death Mountain,
Okay.
TR Bridge, and
I remember,
Hammerpegs were the
yeah.
three
I couldn't remember where it
Paradox.
was.
Yeah.
So I guess that going for PED kind of helped because I got to those. I went straight to get PED and then take that desert connector. So that got me there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, GG, Lynn. Wasn't expecting a win here, so feels good.
Yeah, no, it was a good match here. Pretty divergent routes to me both. You had very different dungeon order clears. Yeah, you had a bit of like a crystal lead for a while there, Cheffy. But the final hunt for stuff tied you up really close there. And I guess a question for you actually that we were kind of wondering is the choice to go back into GT for right side and Ice Armos after After Swamp before Thieves Town there, we were kind of wondering about that choice.
It was basically like I figured he had already done GT and that was the densest area, so I was gonna pop into GT and then book it down to Thieves Town, and then do Purple Chest, Bombos Tablet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was willing to risk it on it not being Left Side Swamp. Because even
Yeah,
if I
that's
did
fair.
that before, that could have potentially that would have almost been a tie if I did that too.
Yeah, Left Side Swamp takes a while.
Yeah, I was willing to make that risk. So, especially since Thieves was a crystal, I wanted to go there before even thinking about doing Left Side Swamp.
Mhm.
And I wanted to get back to GT for a while. It just I had that one GT key that I burned early and didn't go to Armos yet. So that was like hanging over
Yeah.
my head the whole time.
So in my stuff render room, I wasn't doing that fight.
Yeah, I couldn't. And then I didn't find the second GT key until until I got to Eastern, I think. Was my second GT key.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely wanted to prioritize that once I found that key.
Mhm. From my side, I'm pretty much out of questions here.
Yep, I'm scrambling to think of something intelligent to
Yeah.
say, but I'm not coming up with anything.
I mean, that kind of wraps it up for me. I felt behind most of the race, but I guess
That was
yeah.
pretty close. It was a good race to watch. GG's to you both, and good luck in the next round.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the restream too.
YouTube's.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Let's see. So in this case, I think that's going to be about it here for us for now. Please give both of our owners a follow, Cheffy and Linlinlin, as well as my co-com Blue Link, and our trackers, Ness and Lady Laura Linda. Thank you both for the tracking. Coming ahead on the ZSR schedule, we actually are looking to put on another Crosskeys match in just under 2 hours at 7 p.m. Eastern. Someone versus Pool Float. We are looking for a couple of commentators for that, so if anyone's interested and available, please go let us know in the Crosskeys Tournament Discord, and we can see about getting that on. Otherwise, we've got more Crosskeys throughout the week. We've got the Windwaker Randomizer Season 7 Tournament qualifiers start this Thursday. We have the Zelda 2 Randomizer Upstarts Tournament quarterfinals is ongoing. We've got the Twilight Princess Any% Tournament ongoing, and the Link to the Past No Major Glitches League as well. So plenty of stuff going on if you want to check that all out. But thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you another time.